Now, for you guys who don't know who these girls are, they literally got to the final 6 of the X Factor at Gary Barlow's house. We have, drumroll please, Amy, Beth, Laura, Sash and Nadina, XYRA. Woo! Yeah. That was a bit of an unexpected scream though, wasn't it? We didn't plan that one, did we? No. So girls, how are you feeling? Final 6. I mean, how does it feel to get that far?
You know what, like, we really didn't ever expect to get that far, to be honest. So it was great, and we got to go to New York for free.
Yeah.
Cool. So that wouldn't have happened without the X Factor. So thank you.
New York has such good food, so that was my favourite part. We went to Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Literally, the sandwiches were like the size of my head. I'm serious, massive. It was good.
Okay, so Nadina, what was the main reason behind you wanting to join X Factor and compete in the competition?
Well, I love these girls to bits, and we knew that we had something solid as a band, and we thought, what the hell? Like, they've got nothing to lose. We wanted to go for it. We've seen what X Factor has done for some huge bands from One Direction, Little Mix. We thought, XYRA! Next song to come out of it. So we thought we'd go for it. Never in our wildest dreams did we think that we'd get to judges' houses, so woo! Go XYRA!
And with regards to obviously entering the competition, how hard is it for people? Because people don't actually know how hard it is. So they watch it, you see thousands and hundreds of people queuing up, but how actually hard is it?
It is really hard. I think boot camp for us, I think, was our biggest thing. It was so emotional, and because, you know, we put everything into it, and we just, the main thing that we did was just stay focused and just, you know, we're there to do the job at the end of the day because we wanted it so much. And yeah, obviously it paid off to be in Gary's top 6, and yeah, it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, I know, everyone seems to think it's just glamour, fun, you get to go to New York. Beth, how really was it in the sense of how hard did you have to work backstage?
Oh my gosh.
How many hours a day?
Like, no, literally 24/7, boot camp, 24/7.
Really?
There was a lot of crying. There was definitely, the night before our last performance of boot camp, there was definitely a moment where we were all just sat in mine and Amy's room, and we were like, it's so intense. It's not what it looks like on TV at all.
That's the worst thing for us as well. If one person starts crying, we're all off.
Yeah. Especially in that state.
Especially we're all girls, like we get emotional, and especially in a pressure environment like that.
It was, and
really
the worst thing was
hard.
when we all started crying, we then all started laughing at ourselves.
How stupid this one, I just don't want to go home. It's like classic Amy line.
And we didn't.
Well, we did.
At the end, we did.
Yeah.
And Laura, for you, can you explain your experience at the X Factor?
Oh my gosh, so like you watch it on TV and you're like, why are these people getting so emotional about it? Like you know, living the dream. And then we get there and we're like, God, this is torture. It's so horrible. Like, obviously you're with so many talented people and you're watching everyone rehearse and you're like, oh, so good. And you know what, it was an amazing experience, and we wouldn't have changed it for the world, but literally it took out of us.
Yeah. We came back after getting through boot camp, and it literally was on a downer. It was like you'd been like an X Factor bubble for like a week, and all of a sudden you were home. And I was
It is a bit of a kick when you've been there every day, you're live 24 hours, constantly working really, really hard to get to that place you want to be, and then, you know, you've had to leave. Did you agree with the decision that was made?
obviously. But let's be honest, the bands that are in the final, in the final 12, the bands in the final 12 are really, really talented. Like, we can't deny that. Like, and we got to know them as friends as well. So to be honest, we like watching them at Tele. We had a good time. You know, what's meant to be is what's meant to be. Obviously, we'd love to be in the live shows, but if you're not, you're not. And we're really pleased for everyone who got through.
Absolutely, and what you've made, and you've been on TV now, people have seen you, so we've got some big plans coming up soon from you guys.
Definitely. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah.
We're kind of going to go underground for a little bit. We're going to sort of like work on our stuff. Like, essentially, we are all like singers and musicians, and you know, like, this is our craft. So we've got a lot of things in the pipeline. We're going to go away and work on it, and then we'll be back with a boom in 2014.
Yeah. Right. And I want lots of screaming then, and lots of yes. Yeah.
We are XYRA!
And you're tuned into Media Spotlight UK.